Good afternoon. How is everything doing? How are you doing?
Yeah, hi Dipali, how are you? I'm doing great, fantastic. You tell me.
Yes, I'm also doing amazing. Ma'am, actually, I was trying to connect with you. It's been more than 2 months. So, but you were
Oh my
busy
God.
and yeah.
I didn't know that actually today I was checking my Gmail. I think Gmail or my Skype. So from
Yeah.
there I get to know that you have mailed me or contact me. So today I'm
Yeah.
contacting those people who have been mailing me for like long time back.
Yeah.
Fortunately, we are connected today.
Yes. I'm feeling great that we are speaking, and I have seen your videos as well on your YouTube channel, and you are actually helping people, and you are doing amazing. You are has taken lots of sessions on Clapingo as well, right?
Yes, I took more than 90 sessions on Clapingo because I have been taking sessions from last 2 years. Still, I
Yeah.
am one of their subscriber, but just because of the timing issue, sometimes I'm not able to take the classes on the scheduled time.
Yeah. And ma'am, can you please introduce about yourself for my audience?
Yeah, sure, I will. Just give me 1 minute.
Yeah, please take your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my name is Karishma Chauhan. I'm talking to you from Gurgaon. I have completed my education from Delhi, which is like BCom and then LLB. So by profession, I'm an advocate now. I'm blessed with 2 children and I'm a part-time YouTuber. I have a channel named Advocate Karishma Chauhan and I have been there from last, like active from last 2 years now. Yeah,
Yes.
that's all about me.
Yeah. So can I introduce myself, ma'am?
Yes, Dipali, I want to know about you as well.
Yeah, I'm farmer's daughter and I'm Dipali Harne. I'm from Maharashtra. I live in a very small village. I always introduce myself as I'm a farmer's daughter because I want to tell people that if you are your profession doesn't matter. Even you are from farmer's background, even you are living in a big cities or you are living in a very small village or town. So you can learn English from anywhere. So I always get mails from people that they want to talk with me, and I always help them as well. I have also started my spoken English classes and I'm teaching students online. That is all about me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing. So you're a teacher also.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. So how is your journey? Like how, as you said that you're coming from the background where people thought that they cannot learn English, but you have learned. So what is the motivation? How did you learn?
It's given by people and it's given by time. And I have completed my post graduation and I was seeking for a job and I trying in different field as well. So in that I thought that I have lost myself somewhere. I don't want to lose at Dipali. So now I was keep working on myself and I started to practice alone because I live in a very small village, so where I do not have anyone whom can I speak. So then I want and those people who actually live in a village, it create this as a barrier that you are from village. So I started to practice alone in front of camera, in front of mirror, and I was speaking with my parents, sisters as well, and I was talking alone. Whenever I was walking on terrace, that time I was speaking alone. Like if someone watched me like that, what she is doing? Is she mad that she is speaking alone? But that was like advantages for me because as you know that we girls think a lot, and I take this as an advantages. I started to think in English like native speaker. I haven't listened to the non-native speakers. We listen to native speakers, so it become easy for you to connect with this language. So that is how I started my journey, listening journey as well. So then listening, practicing, and speaking as well, and writing recording feature. So I was recording my voice there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was writing whatever is coming in my mind and what I think about the particular incident, or I was sharing my thoughts, and I still share my thoughts on WhatsApp future as well. And and you know, like it become very easy for you to learn and immerse yourself in this language. So it is all about my journey. Yeah.
Okay, that's amazing. And you're speaking really well. So how long does it take you to learn English?
People believe that we can learn this language within a month, within a day as well, within 30 days. And I
Hmm.
think that, and I mentioned lots of time, it is a journey. You know, even if we think that we have learned a lot, so have a long way to go. in terms of language as well. Even we think that we are a fluent speaker, there are the lots of area that we actually need to improve lots. And as you asked me that how much time I took to learn this language. So it's been a more than a year, and it is you become
Okay.
comfortable in this language. Yes, and then
But
you
still
start.
within a year, you achieve this kind of fluency. I feel it's great because I have been learning English for more than 3 years now, and still I feel somewhere I stuck. I do not find words. I do not able. Sometimes I feel that I'm not able to create good structure as well. So hats off to you. You are doing great job, and you are a teacher. You're teaching others. That's the most important thing. Like you have learned first of all, and then you have started teaching others. So that's
Yeah.
great. But one thing I would like to know from your end, as you said that you only listen to native speakers. Why do you feel that Indian speakers are not good, or non-native
Ma'am,
speakers are not good with English?
yeah, ma'am. Actually, think is that whenever we listen to Indian people and Indian speakers, that time it is not our mother tongue, and because of that, unconsciously they make and sometimes it is because of a slip of tongue, and they make mistakes. And if you are a beginner and if you are learning wrong English, so definitely you need to work on your errors as well. You need to unlearn something to learn something right. So that's what my strategy was, and I thought that no, first I need to listen to native speaker, and they will not make mistake. And I was so sure, like if you want to learn Marathi, you will not learn Marathi from a US person, right? You will learn Marathi from Marathi person, right? So
That
that was my strategy. Yeah, I also listened to some Indian speaker, Ranvir Alapadia. He has good command over language, and also Jay Sethi. He's also one of good speaker, but he has born and brought up in different country. So I listen to these speakers. Like if you ask me non-native speakers, so yeah.
So didn't you find any difficulties at the beginning? Because if we talk about the native speakers, their accent is quite different. It's not very easy to understand, especially for the
Yeah.
beginners. Because I still remember when I was learning English, I was not able to understand the accent of foreigners or the native speakers. And that's
Yes.
why I switched on watching Indian tutors. And my most of the time, my preference is to watch Indian people because I love when Indian people speak. So, like, how
Hmm.
you understand like the accent? Don't you feel? What is your opinion about that?
Actually, it is very genuine question that you have asked, and every learner faces this issue. Even I used to face this issue as well. When especially when it comes to movies, I haven't heard that voice rather than noise. Music, we always says that they always play some background music and they speak. So it was difficult to understand them. So because of that, I stopped to watch movies, like English movies. I started to listen to interviews and also podcasts. I'm a big fan of podcasters, so I listen to lots of podcasts. So then they did not use any background noise and background music as well. So there it is their voice only, and it become plus point for you. And then I started to listen the active listening. Active listening means we are not working anywhere, we are only listening, and 100% concentration
Mhm.
on that content what that person is saying and speaking, right? So that and that was my strategy again, and I was listening the same recording and podcast more than 2 times. Even I had listened one book, audio book for 13 hours.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I would like to ask you one more question. Like, sorry to interrupt you, but my question is like, as you said that native speakers are correct and we should speak with them, right? So,
Yes,
what is your
yes.
opinion about talking with a learner? Like, if you're
Uh-huh.
talking with a learner, will you be able to improve your English or not?
Yeah, when we are talking with a learner, that time that person is intermediate, maybe beginner. Sometimes there is some point that you will get frustrated to connect with beginner learner because you are actually helping them. But the thing is that you actually need some same peers. Like sometimes I listen a lot of podcasts and I want to share my knowledge to them. And if you are craving for sharing your knowledge. But if you are sharing your knowledge with a beginner person and beginner learner, so they will not understand anything and they will not show the interest. So the solution for that, what I have started, I speak with the like advanced speakers like you, and there are the lots of advanced learners as well. They are good in English. I also connect with them. And if I do not get any advanced speaker, then there is one best practice we can do. I use mobile feature, that WhatsApp feature, like recording feature. So there I express my thoughts. If I watch some podcast, I like something from that, so I record there. And sometimes when you publish what you are speaking and when you listen to the same recording, if you are making mistake, so you become so aware of that, and you will be so mindful that you will not make mistakes, because you know that you are not only one who is listening to it. Just be careful, just be mindful, people are listening to you, right? People are learning something from you, and learners will learn correct English because they are watching us and they are learning us and they are telling us that your videos are helping us. So it is our responsibility that you are sharing the proper and the correct content, and do not misguide the learners if, by speaking wrong English. Yeah, that's what I believe.
Okay, but what I feel is that every person, when they start learning English, they make mistakes, and that's the
Yeah,
part of your journey as well. You should accept that you are making mistake. But
yeah,
if every person wants to connect with an advanced learner, then the beginner will not be able to learn English, right? So we
yeah,
should. What I feel is that we should give chance to everyone. Like we should talk with everyone, so that even if we are not learning, the other person will learn something from us.
yeah,
But yes, that one thing I agree with you, that you said like we should always connect with the same kind of learner, like the person who's also on the same level. Otherwise,
yeah,
sometimes we feel that we are not like we are sometimes frustrating and all. Like if we are connecting with a very beginner person, like who's just a started journey, he is not even able to speak, and
yeah,
another side, if advanced level person is sitting, so sometimes he can feel frustrated. So that's a
yeah,
great idea that we can connect with the person of same level. Like I am on the intermediate level, so I can connect with the person who is also on the intermediate level. That can help both of the persons.
I actually believe that like making mistake and learn from that mistake, it is a base part of journey, and that is how I have learned this language. I was making lots of mistakes, and I always tell my viewers that make lots of mistake and learn from that mistakes. And if you are making the same mistake, so do not repeat that mistake. Try to learn from that mistakes, and feedbacks play the important role. When we speak with the beginner learners, definitely I feel good, like because they are getting help. Because ma'am, I come from very small village, and when I do not get anyone whom can I speak, so I know that like how it's feel like we want to learn language, but you do not get anyone whom can you speak. But yes,
Yes.
dil mange more, right? Yeah.
Okay, so now how do you feel? Like now you are not a learner, you are a teacher, you're teaching others. Like what is your experience of teaching?
That when we teach people and teach students, it means that you are a learner. You are not only teaching, you are learning lots of things. When I teach them, before that I need to learn that, and I can't teach them
Hmm.
wrong English, right? So because of that, I started reading books as well, and I clear my concept. It is not clear, then I do not repeat it, and I ask them that you can also give me feedbacks, and that feedbacks definitely help me to teach them well. And so I believe that like helping them and taking them from feedbacks from them, it worthwhile.
That's true. So my questions are over now. If you have
Yeah.
anything, you can ask me.
Yeah, ma'am, I have seen your lots of videos. You have achieved your fluency and you are a professional speaker. And how do you manage your family, because you are a married person and you have also kids? How do you manage your time, like your career and also your family?
See,
So
time management plays an important role when it comes to achieve something. So I'm life, and my target was always to speak good English. And for that, I'm taking out some time, even though I have a busy schedule, but I plan my day according to my work. And this is how I get only 1 hour or maybe 1.5 hour in a day to record these kinds of videos. And I just always do my editing after like late night after 12 or sometime 12:30, so that I can do it in a very short time. It doesn't take much time when you are alone. Instead of doing editing in front of everyone, it takes a lot of time otherwise. So
yeah,
this is how I'm managing, and yes, I get 1 or 1.5 hour for me to create videos. Yeah.
yeah. Ma'am, actually, it is very difficult to manage personal life and professional life. So, how do you handle professional and personal life?
Personal life, see, I'm more busy with my kids. I'm very much engaged with my kids nowadays. I have no other personal life except my kids now, because they both are very young. They both needs me. So my full day is around them only, like morning 7 to night 11. But now, because my elder one started going to school, I get some time. And maybe after 2 years, when my younger one also will start going to school, I will get a lot more time to, express my views, and create videos and following my passion actually. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, it is beautiful that you have created environment for your children. I have heard you are on your channel that you are learning this language because you want to educate and you want to create that English environment for your children. So it was a beautiful thought, and you are also helping your children, now to speak English as a native language. I must say, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Now he is able to speak, so I feel sometimes very happy that at least whatever I want, I achieve it. And now he's
Yes.
learning from school, so within a year or two, he'll be fluent.
Yes. So, ma'am, do you actually think that English plays the important role in our career? If you do not know English, so you can't do anything good in your career.
100%. I do agree with you, because when I was not able to speak English, I did not get good opportunities, which I'm getting right now, even if I'm sitting at home. I am
Yeah.
not going for any job and all. I'm just pursuing my passion, my profession also. I am attending hearing just by sitting at home. So I'm getting this opportunity only because of the English language. If I did not know this language, I am 100% sure that I'm not going to get this opportunity.
Yeah.
So English plays an important role this time. If somebody says that English is not important, it's just
Yeah.
rubbish. I feel that English is
Yeah.
important, and you should accept this fact now. Many people
Yes.
comment me in the comment section, like, why you are talking about the English. We are Hindu. We should speak Hindi. They are giving so much gyan about Hindi language, but the reality is you have to go out for a job, and you will get job only when you know the things which are important in today's life, and that is English. It's a global language. You should know that. Only then you will be able to clear the interview, and you will get a good job, and then you can take care of your family. So it is important.
You have already achieved this language, and you are a proficient speaker in this language. So, if you got chance to learn any other language rather than English, which language it would be?
I have never thought about it. I don't know, but yes, day before yesterday, when my husband, he was, checking the curriculum or like syllabus of my kid's school. So we got one message from his ma'am that fourth class, we have to choose one language also. So there was like Sanskrit, Japanese, French. So
Mhm.
this thought came to my mind, like Sanskrit was the compulsory subject in our time when we used to study. There was no choice. Sanskrit was compulsory like till the eighth class. After that, you get choice. But now, like after third grade, you have this choice that you can skip Sanskrit and you can choose any other language. So I still do not have that answer. Like, what should I choose for him as well? So, like for me,
Yeah.
I'm not able to say anything because I have no idea what language is good, what I should learn, because I don't feel learning any other language except English till now. I don't know about future.
Language because I actually love the birds and their like wings. Wings gives them freedom, and because of that, I do not know, but I am so fascinated about their language. We can learn lots of language like Sanskrit, Spanish. I am also crazy about learning Spanish. I do know some lines from that Spanish, some phrases. Gracias means thank
Okay.
you, and odious means bye, and some words are there I can understand, and
That's great.
is welcome. So I learned some these words from Duolingo. I have learned these words from Duolingo. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much being here, and I would possibly looking for another session for my channel. And please let me know whenever you are available, because today I'm not
Yeah.
available. I have to go. And it's a
Yeah.
lovely conversation to you, Dipali. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining.
Yeah, ma'am. Thank you so much,
Uh,
ma'am, for accepting my request as well. Have a great day. Bye, ma'am. Take care.